Good afternoon, everyone. This is Zach with StrictlyShisha, and I am doing a quick review before work today. And I'm actually smoking out of my Shika Skyrim hookah using a star diffuser, which I got in today from 5starhookah.com. I am smoking out of the Bambino Bowl, and I've done a lot of testing with this bowl, and I've actually found myself using it more often because I do save a lot of shisha with it because of its small profile. And I'm smoking Tangiers Watermelon, and Frank Simmons sent this out to me to do a review for you guys and tell you some more information about it. So I'm gonna do a 2-in-1 review, tell you guys about the Bambina Bowl, my thoughts about it, as well as the Tangiers flavor. Let's first start talking about the Bambino Bowl. This bowl is a lot smaller than a lot of the other bowls I traditionally use. I was on an 80 feet kick for a while, I used that, moved into the Harmony again, went to the Goodfella Bowl. I stuck with the Goodfella Bowl for a very, very long time, and I found myself actually enjoying using this bowl for my shorter sessions. If I only go one round of coals, this is definitely my bowl of choice. The design of this bowl, the interior is a little bit wider and not very deep. It's a little bit more shallow in comparison to the 80 feet bowl, which I like. I like a little bit wider bowl that's not as deep so that I can disperse the heat a lot more evenly and get the tobacco cooked thoroughly. The spire height on the Bambina Bowl is the perfect height. I don't get any sort of foil drag or have to do any sort of modification to reduce the chances of foil drag. One thing I like about this bowl, and if this makes any sense, I know it's probably not gonna make any sense, I like that the walls are more straight in comparison to the Goodfella Bowl. Sometimes when I'm dense packing in the Goodfella Bowl, because it has that curved edge, it pushes the tobacco out. These straight walls on this really lets me get a nice, easy dense pack in this. So I know that's a crazy thing to think about, but I actually like the fact this has really straight walls on this. And also, the glaze on this particular Bambino Bowl is very nicely done. I know these bowls are handmade and they're hand glazed, so you get some imperfections in there, but from what I've seen, the Bambino glaze is really nicely done, and I like the fact that it comes in a bunch of different colors of your choice, so you guys can match it to your hookahs if you're into that. I'm using this tealish one. It matches absolutely nothing, but I don't really care about the kind of stuff. So I definitely like the design of this bowl. I would not say that it fits the Lotus. My definition of fitting the Lotus is when the Lotus fits perfectly on the edge of the bowl. This is compatible with the Cloud Lotus, but you do have the Cloud Lotus actually hanging off the sides, and that's not something I prefer. So this for me is strictly a foil bowl, and it still works very, very well with foil. The quality on it is definitely very good quality. The bowl itself weighs about 235-ish grams, if that matters to you. So this bowl definitely has some weight to it. And in all the tobacco that I've packed, every brand possible, it has performed and was able to put out huge clouds. So it's definitely a bowl I would check out if you're looking for shorter sessions. But so today when I have it packed with Tangiers, I'm enjoying how this bowl performs with Tangiers in particular, especially because I don't have to use a lot of tobacco. And Tangiers is a tobacco where you can get multiple rounds of coals out of using very, very little tobacco because it is dense packed. But this flavor, let's talk about Tangiers Watermelon. Tangiers Watermelon, I'll show you guys the cut here. It's your typical Tangiers cut, very, very finely chopped, no visible stems. It's very dark in color, and this is part of the Nor line. And Tangiers is typically not that juicy, but all of the leaves are pretty covered, but you don't have like a pool of juice sitting at the bottom or anything like that. So in my initial testing of Tangiers Watermelon, I was not getting a watermelon smell from this, but it actually smelled acclimated. I didn't smell any barbecue sauce or soy sauce, but I continued to acclimate it. I acclimated for almost a week, and that same smell persisted even after a week of acclimating. And the smell I'm getting from this actually reminds me of Tangiers cactus fruit. And watermelon and cactus fruit do not smell alike to me, so I'm wondering why this smells like cactus fruit. I actually had some cactus fruit at home, so I compared them side by side, and it is the exact same smell. And sadly, that is how it translates to the smoke. I've tried this in higher heat, lower heat. I'm getting the best results when I use something like a Brohood screen or a Provost heat management system. So there's not as much direct contact with the heat. And they're even titanium coals. They're low heat coals with this tobacco. And the flavor profile is a little bit better. But what am I actually tasting for this? Let me take a few hits for you guys. Okay, so I'm pretty much getting an exact translation from the smell to the actual flavor. Getting very, very little watermelon from this. I can kind of see a reminiscent of a sweet candied watermelon, but it's not a representation that I appreciate. I wouldn't say this is a very good watermelon flavor. It could just be something that's not smoking well in Georgia. It's not just acclimating right. It could just be a user error. But in the 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know however many trials I've gone with this flavor, I've not been able to get a rich watermelon flavor that I was looking for. So maybe try it out, you guys at home, but I would probably stick to Tangiers Old School Watermelon or other watermelon flavors on the market, as this one was not to my liking. But as you can expect from Tangiers, the cloud output is very good. Flavor longevity is still very good. Even though the flavor itself wasn't good, the same flavor that I'm getting at the beginning is lasting towards the second round of coals, and I'm still getting good flavor strength in the second round of coals. So I picked up the Bambino Bowl from 5starhookah.com. So check out 5-Star Hookah if you want to pick up a quality small bowl for your smaller sessions. This is definitely a bowl I would check out. And thank you again, Tangiers and Frank, for sending me out this flavor to review. Sorry it wasn't to my liking, but I know you guys are a company who's willing to tweak your flavors and adjust it to our feedback. So I appreciate you guys actually valuing my feedback. But I'm looking forward to doing more reviews of Tangiers flavors for you guys. I'll keep reviews coming. I got a huge order from 5-Star for my Black Friday sale, as well as some new trifecta flavors, some new Adalia flavors. Got a lot of new stuff in the lineup coming, and I appreciate you guys watching as always. Enjoy your afternoon, and I'm gonna run to work. Bye guys, take care.